Morning everybody, it's Cameron with Surfboards.com. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today is Friday for us, which means it's the end of the week. We still got quite a bit of orders going out. You can see behind me a bunch of sunglasses, flip-flops, rash guards, and the like. This video has a little bit to do with that. Today's rambling is going to be about categories that we sell. So I'm going to walk around the warehouse and kind of point out some of the categories that we do really well with, and kind of try to figure out what we're missing and what else we could be working on. I've shown you our bin system before. It is relatively organized, even though from the outside it might seem like it's not. So for example, one big category for us, you can see it, is surf gear. So you can see right behind me up here, we got lots of leashes, we got lots of traction pads, and even some belts hanging here, which are a little bit out of place in terms of gear, but that's one big category for us, surf gear. We're Surfboards.com. You can see all the way behind me, way back there, a bunch of surfboards. Makes a lot of sense. We're Surfboards.com. Another big category for us is obviously going to be rash guards, the shirts that people wear while they're on the beach, while they're surfing, swim shirts. And then as you get further down that rabbit hole, obviously we do a ton of apparel. So we've got, at least half of the volume in these boxes has got to be just t-shirts. This is our sort of t-shirt area, and we've got a ton of them. And then over here on the other side of the warehouse, where I'll walk you to, one side behind me over here, these are all going to be sandals for the most part down here. So just box after box of sandals. Obviously, if you're on the beach and you're surfing, you need some sandals. But yeah, over here you can see kind of the volume we got when it comes to t-shirts. Just bin after bin, completely packed full from front to back t-shirts, and that is pretty much from bottom all the way up to the top. Up top we keep some hats as well. That's obviously another really big category for us. Outside of those, we sell a lot of hoodies. Obviously wintertime, hoodies is really big. And then over on the other side of that wall, we got tons of board shorts. So those are kind of our main categories. We've got our apparel, we got our surf gear, and then we got hats. Hats, I guess, fits into apparel, but we have a lot of them. Up top, we also do a lot of watches and a lot of sunglasses. Those really fit into the beachy theme for us as well. But today I'm kind of just wandering around wondering, what category could we be doing? What are we missing? An interesting conversation my boss and I had recently was we came up with a number of, a number that we would want to make profit on in a year for an item. And we kind of came up with, well, how many of that item would you have to sell to do it? A couple items we were thinking about really jumping into, just talking back and forth. We had stickers, which we do sell stickers. They're a very small item. You can sell a lot of them. Surfboards, which is something we already sell, but we're thinking about private labeling our own surfboards. And then finally, lava lavas, which I'll put a picture up of a lava lava. Not everybody knows what that is, but they're kind of more of a traditional wrap, almost like a sarong, but for a man. I guess anybody could wear one really, but it's kind of just like a nice after surf wrap. You can pull off your wet board shorts, throw a wrap on, and still be covered and presentable. And it's really interesting. The amount of stickers that we would have to sell for the number we came up with was around 125 a day. So that's a lot. That's a lot of orders of just stickers, especially to go from selling a couple a day up to 125. You need a lot of stickers. To make the same amount of money, you would need to sell 3 surfboards a day. So it seems a little more obvious, maybe easier to sell 3 surfboards than 125 stickers. And then finally, kind of in between the two, we did lava lavas, which again, I'll show you what those are. And you'd have to sell around 20 of those per day. So obviously, depending on the item you come up with, making it a sort of heavy hitter for your brand or category, it can either require very little sales per day or a ton of sales per day. And that's all going to depend on, what they cost you, what it costs you to ship, and what you can make on them. So this ramble is really just to say there's probably something we're missing. We could sell more surfboards, we could sell more stickers, we could sell more lava lavas, but outside of those, surely there's another category that we could be jumping into, selling a bunch of, and doing really good for our business. But what fits our theme of surfboards.com, and what fits in our bins in our warehouses, there's things you can sell. Like you can say, oh well, sell bicycles. We don't really have anywhere to put bicycles. It's kind of a problem of storage space plus our current capacity to deal with something and get it shipped. So I appreciate you guys listening to me rant and ramble. If you have any ideas for us at surfboards.com, we'd be happy to listen to them. We are always looking to grow and improve our system. So yeah, expect to see some more of these e-commerce ramblings. It's kind of nice just to say the words out loud. I'm not going off of a script or anything. I'm just saying what comes to mind about the topic, and that kind of helps me work through it a little bit better. So thank you very much for watching. I'd appreciate any commentary or advice for us as a business, and hope everyone has a fantastic weekend.